Uses for a hammer.
Do-do-do.
He probably just
Brought it
No,
up.
field stuff.
secretly met up with someone.
And tried to kill them with it.
You idiot! She was the victim!
Secretly maps. Okay, I missed it.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
Where is it?
What was she trying to do with it? Maybe use it to break out a war? Uses
For a
hammer.
Going to know.
Mew gonna build stuff with hammer. She probably
Probably just
brought it for self-defense.
Or secretly met up with someone.
Yeah. Ah, there it is. It's behind everything.
Kill them with it.
Yeah, it's behind everything. Okay, we need that one.
What was she trying to do with it? Maybe use it to break out a war? Uses for a hammer.
Go
to know. Mew gonna build stuff with hammer. Probably just brought it for self-defense. Or she secretly met up.
Up with someone. And
Oh my god, Kokichi.
And tried to kill them with it.
What was she trying to do with it? Maybe use it to break out a war? Uses for a hammer.
Go
to know. Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
She probably just
Brought it for self-defense.
or she secretly met up with someone.
You
And tried to
butt
kill
fuck.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
Why did they put these so stupid?
Uses for a hammer.
It's like, oh, here's the hack. Just look for the hardest one to fucking shoot.
Or she secretly met up.
with someone.
There we go.
I agree.
I even got his V.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What?
Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Yeah, and she would have had the ability to stun him. Kokichi already figured out she was planning to kill Kokichi.
Wow. Confess her love for Kokichi.
She was trying to kill Kokichi. She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
1 second, let me check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna drive my taxi.
That's crazy. She would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for the meddling culprit.
Yeah,
The
really.
meddling culprit. Actually, she wouldn't have gotten away with it. We would have solved it. She would have died. Well, she was gonna die either way, so. Hitch.
Vikich. Trinikachi.
Trudikachi!
Altrinikachi. Achachukokichi.
Kokochi.
Okachitokochi. Am I
What?
speaking Japanese yet?
I was about to say, you sound like you
close
should be like the voice actor for some Indian colony in like Archer or something.
Oh, try to Kokichi. Who tried to kill Kokichi?
Oh, man, I have no idea.
I don't know. We just discussed this, man. What? Who did?
Ah, they need an easy
Dude,
question.
I think it was Gota.
Yeah.
Which whore am I gonna hit?
Thinking time.
The best one.
I mean, this is gonna be a real doozer here.
Chibu. Bam, bitch, get in.
Yeah, that's how you pick up prostitutes. You just hit him with your car.
Yeah,
God.
let's flip in.
Boop. Boop.
D.
Whoa.
The middle. Who's some kilo, okay?
Hello, okay?
Who's mingo kilo kikichi? Oh my god, they really gonna say who
who was Mew trying? Wait, oh, where was Mew trying to kill Kichi?
They got
these are
baby
like
questions.
Common stuff that we know.
Jesus, take the wheel.
It was the
Fool,
roof.
he was
correct?
born thousands of years ago. He doesn't know how to drive.
It was the roof, right? That's where he trying.
Yeah.
they're trying to meet up for the roof?
The virtual world.
afterlife.
The
okay, the virtual
afterlife.
world.
She was gonna kill him in the afterlife.
Yeah, she was gonna kill herself. She's gonna kill him, then kill herself, then kill him in the afterlife.
Yeah, totally.
Do. Titty on, okay?
Titty on, okay?
Titty on, okay.
That's me playing any game that has optional nudity. Titty on, okay?
Titty on, okay? Yeah. Titty fission, okay?
Titty fission.
Why was a bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat?
He needed a drink for later.
Huh.
Okay, let's see what the options are.
Thinking time. I don't know, because they wanted it to be?
Oh,
Divert
to divert
attention.
attention. Yeah, she was gonna make it look like he killed himself.
Oh.
Pulling a full-blown Sakura, but with a twist. Okay.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
What? Mew was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Who would seriously want to kill Kokichi? That makes no sense.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
She had the cell
If
phone.
she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in?
Now we had the log records.
Casey, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see
I never
her log
really
in or log out at all?
Kiyu's thing is just
Nope,
all
I didn't see
bloody.
that at all.
It's his picture's just
She hadn't
all
logged in
red.
or out.
It's just, I didn't see it.
Then Mew
I'll have to look at
Because
it.
he was straight red flag.
Yeah, my
Well,
favorite
it's like
flavor
a
of
kinda
flag.
Like a spirit. It was like a spirit smoky red all around his photo.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
What was the thing that I saw that was like, Kaito is the guy I need, but Kiyu is the guy I want? I'm like, why is that accurate? If the poison is planted evidence, the question is when it was planted. Okay, so let's find that. If we determine the when, we might also determine the who.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then
She must have logged out.
at some point.
Mm,
And then what? She logged back in? Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Didn't see that at all.
She hadn't logged in.
And or out.
Fucking Kyo's
Mew
thing.
couldn't have.
yeah. I fucking forgot to look again. I was worried about the words. I'm sure it'll come up at some point.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last,
Oh yeah, it's just like a misty haze.
Yeah.
she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Mew's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
I wonder what it could be.
How
did you do this?
How did Miyu log Kaito out? Okay, I got the... It does it the easy way. Where is it? Cell phone? Cell phone.
This is it!
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momota. He logged out just as I thought. Mojo Jojo.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that.
I don't know if I can do a depressed Monokuma voice, so he better cheer up by the end of this. Because I have to get really loud to do that squeaky voice.
Squeaky and sad.
Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah, if Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy. Huh?
Mommy?
No.
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
Nah, we figured out.
Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
I've seen Sword Art Online.
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. Once you go, you'll understand.
Man, also, even when your character dies, there's still a murderer.
Yeah. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me and start showing it. Wait, you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. I don't know why my brain had a conniption there. So just dive in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
I mean, not us, just Kokichi.
Now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? Hoo, 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 hoo. There, I did it.
Oh.
Yeah. What is going on with them?
Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi. To hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone.
So why'd you get really loud at the microphone for one line?
I don't know.
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
Like he's thinking like, oh guys, I have an idea.
Suspicious as hell.
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death.
Truth?
There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Whoops.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
If that's the case, then Miu might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. First, we need to determine if Miu was actually there or not. Did she go, or was she never on the roof at all?
Miu was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Miu should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
No,
How would
no,
she have
no.
gotten to the mansion?
No, no, no. No,
There's
no,
no
no, no.
bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
No, no, no.
Her meeting with Kokichi.
She stood me up!
At first glance, it seems as if it's impossible for Miu to go to the mansion, but there has to be some evidence that shows it was possible.
Well, Sumigi said she saw her out the window, I think, right?
Yes.
Or Sumigi said that, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was Sumigi's account. So, she was not at the chapel, so you can find what that fits to.
Top of the mansion.
No,
She was not at the chapel.
been at the chapel.
That's wrong.
I mean, no, that's right. She should have been at the chapel.
Mew
Calm
has
down.
gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Oh, damn.
Sorry. I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
There must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
She is
No worries,
magic.
guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-OK.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time.
Says the guy who relies on Suichi all the time.
Yeah.
I know, right? Feel like I gotta sneeze.
Well, sneezes Christ, just do it.
It's
Yeah,
burning.
we got a trial to do here.
I know, right? Burning so bad. Yeah, just try blowing my nose. In case you haven't noticed, I feel like I'm getting sick.
Dude, you ill?
I'm
I'll
ill.
get sick another day. Right now, we got things to do.
I am funding the Kleenex Corporation today.
This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi right now. I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miyu used some kind of special method to get in the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was. Okay, it has to be the wall.
A way across that only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of
Nope.
bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Maybe she teleported with magic.
Well,
Or she
kinda.
used the warp zone.
Maybe it's a
Kinda.
place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Well, there it
Suppose
is.
it
That's
Yeah.
there.
She used that to change places.
Man, you guys are way off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
A secret method only Miyu knows. She tampered with the program. It's hard to imagine she has nothing to do with it. I'm sure she changed something.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over. Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone. Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A Mew could
Sir?
I suppose
Oh,
it
it's
is possible
only, it's
she
not.
used that to
Okay.
change places.
I can aim for the only.
Or maybe
Ah. Don't pull my legs, Kokichi.
Only Mew could use to get across.
Boop.
I agree.
There's a lot of consenting going on in this trial.
Hey, I told you, there's them hotel scenes, man. He consents to everybody.
There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass
Don't
through.
be naive, Shuichi.
My dude.
They keep talking about this mansion, but I don't see any mansions. I see a lot of mansions. Is it his mansion?
Jeez, you set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge?
Uh,
Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Okay, I gotta shoot statements. Or slice statements, I suppose, with this one.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion. So why waste time talking about it's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go. Humans aren't able to pass through.
We're not human in there.
So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all. I'll cut
Yeah, women aren't objects.
Actually, she was.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
I feel like they did that on purpose. Like the creators, they were like, you know what? Miyu is totally just a slut, so we're just gonna call her an object in this.
I mean, maybe it was an inside joke when they were writing it.
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me.
Oh, boys.
I like how, Street is like, enough!
Don't worry about it.
Like, wait, you're making Shuichi kind of annoyed. You know you're doing something wrong. He's like, enough!
Yeah, really.
Because he's like so calm.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world. Literally. Past that, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Mew lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
Jesus. Huh?
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
True, but the urinal cake thing was unnecessary.
Kokichi, you know have to go that far.
You act like Miyu wouldn't call anyone else that.
True.
Stop it! Don't badmouth mommy!
No.
He's got his shuriken at the ready.
And that's Russell, because Russell would definitely say, "Step on me, mommy."
Listen to you, talking about mommy like she was a terrible lying whore.
I mean,
But mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Huh? Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
That doesn't even sound like Monokuma when he talks like that. Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew just to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program?
Murder.
I mean...
the wall, then that
Just
setting
like-
is meaningless.
not hearing Russell for a while, then just the first thing I heard from is murder.
Murder.
Mew wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Would you have?
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
We literally know why. Literally to kill. It was literally to get the back and forth. It was like a good alibi to where if she killed someone, she can get away with it because no one would know. That's literally why.
Yeah.
Mystery of virtual world?
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to.
The murder!
Yeah?
We'll
Murder!
to pass through the wall.
Murder!